Welcome to HerHeart Speaks with this week's special guest, Terri Trice. Tune in, listen in as her heart speaks.
You know, being a female entrepreneur, what are some of the things that you find to be a hurdle, or that you find, are there any hurdles that you feel as just being an entrepreneur or being a female entrepreneur? Do those things affect each other? Because I look at a lot of things where it says it's grants for female entrepreneurs and blah blah blah. So therefore, they have made a niche for this thing by putting female entrepreneurs and stuff in the front of it. So I'm just using their jargon. Please do not comment and be like, an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur. It doesn't have to be a female, like all those things. But what are some of the challenges you have found being an entrepreneur?
For one, I think that entrepreneur men or women have the same background. Mm-hmm. So the number one thing is the idea, and where do you want to take the idea as far as putting them together and how, because there's always got to be a plan. See, I learned the hard way. I mean, okay, I planned that, look, I want to sell this. This is what I want to do. I think I'll be good at it, but I didn't have the proper plan. So that's where, and then money. I would say that money would be, but now they have all of these things to where you can do drop shipping and things like that. But I think when you're coming out, drop shipping to me would be better after you put out your brand for a while, because now you have to trust that when you tell people, okay, well, you can pre-order this and we'll have it to you and such and such, they trust you to know that if you tell them 2 weeks from now or a month from now that this is where it's going to go, then they'll purchase it. I don't think drop shipping is good to start off with, which a lot of ads that I see say that. They say it's so, like, you can make money without spending money. Mm-hmm. I don't think that that's good for when you're first starting, because nobody knows who you are. So why am I going to trust that you're going to drop ship to me? You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you don't have the merchandise right there. So if they go on the website and then they have to wait a month to get the stuff or whatever it is they purchase, and they don't even know you, now you got a whole bunch of emails, whole bunch of this, that, whatever. Like, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. The hurdles, to me, it's just the money aspect. It's the money, the following, and depending on how you want to sell. Because some people sell on Facebook, some people sell on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and they don't even have a website. They just sell. So for that, it would be the following, getting a following up. Yeah, and that's hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, for whatever reason, people might just might not like you. So they don't want to go on your page, or they'll go to see what you're doing, but they won't spread the word. Like, they won't, just share the live, spread the word. And these are people that you know.
So you spoke earlier about you actually having items that are different. Mm-hmm. Do you think the fact that you have a unique catalog that some people who are looking for those quote unquote norm products, that people shy away from your site because, like, do you find that you get more traffic because you're different, or less traffic because you're different?
I don't think I get less traffic because I'm different. Okay. Because a lot of times people look for different.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially with the platform being so small, meaning the room. There's room, but there's no room, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to constantly keep, building and going live or constantly marketing and advertising, because it's so many that's, the same. Maybe, people are scrolling and it's like, I'm tired of scrolling. I went through like 5, 6 daggone videos, everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm the 7th.
Yeah. I think one thing that has brought so many people to the Lisa's Pieces is because you're not just trying to pump out items.
Right.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. That you're not just putting out items, you are putting out different things in reference to fashion tips. But while you're doing that, you're also building a community of women who support each other in the fashion sense. Like, oh, girl, I saw this and I think that this will work out well. They're enjoying the items, but they're enjoying how they are being presented. So I appreciate you for making a community within the boutique, not just saying, I'm just getting items. I'm just coming out here trying to make money. You're trying. So, as I said, things about self-esteem and stuff like that, because we were, talking on some of the lives about how a certain necessity made a certain woman feel. A certain necessity makes a certain woman feel like she's like, oh, I just love a hat. I just feel like this in a hat, things like that. So it does tie into self-esteem. So I appreciate you for making a safe community, a community for women to expand on their fashion sense and, fill their closets up and things like that. I feel sorry for the husbands because,
they do sneak sometimes.
They lose all their closet things because, they've done it for everything from the Lisa's Pieces,
Yeah, so, but you know how I was. I didn't even want to go. Like, that was just a big thing for me. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want people, looking and looking and looking at my face and blah, blah. But once I got started, it was pretty cool. Like, yeah.
Because of the community you build. Because you get on there, you would speak to women
and have fun.
And just have fun with fashion. Mm-hmm. Now, so she has a unique group. Like in the past, and correct me if I'm wrong, in the past she made it public, but now she's moving to a more private area of social media and different groups to be able to share the different things. But she actually models the clothes. Yeah. Sometimes she has special guests in the boutique, and they model the clothes and things like that. So you get the opportunity to get into one of the VIP groups and stuff like that. I know I sound like a spokesperson, right?
No, but you get an opportunity. You've been there from day one.
So if you get an opportunity to go into those things, to be able to see the different things, different fashion, and different ways of wearing things.
But I do, when I opened up, I had an idea of what I wanted it to be. So I fell victim also to, like everything that social media was doing, how they were selling, what they were selling. And, for me coming back out and doing different things, I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I want to do something that's like true to what I like and different. Like me, I just like different. And obviously, other people like different too because they sell it. So I got to buy it from somewhere, right? That's.
So are you looking for any designers to pitch any different lines? Are you open to that? Like what designers to reach out to you?
Definitely, because I have so many things that I've been thinking about. And I'm like, I can, and just like to even change up one little thing about something and make it my brand,
So up and coming designers, y'all hear that? You have a platform or someone that is willing and open to supporting you on your fashion journey. Reach out to her. Maybe y'all can collab on some things, or maybe you can be a special guest on one of the group VIP sessions, something like that. Reach out. Interns. She's looking to continue to grow the brand. But one of the things, like you said earlier, women are heartbeat. is to help the community. So most of the women that you come on here are going to be people that are looking to do the same, to empower people, whether it's through fashion, through work, through employment, and even into gaining skills. So like even for the interns to be able to come in, we are working to be able to help everyone get to the next level. There is no competition here.
Yeah.
We really believe that if we can all figure out how to be whole within ourselves, we can take that stuff back home, like, and then be able to bring that back into our community and be able to continue to pay those different things forward. So I thank you, Terri, for coming on, hanging out, talking about all my random things. Is there anything you want to say to any, them before you go? Like anything you want to share?
I just want to share, step out of your comfort zone, as you said. Just find your niche and your creativity within you and just step out the box. Don't care what other people have to say or what they think of your fashion. Whatever it is you want to do, research it. If it's in your heart to do it, pray about it, and just know that you're worth it. That's basically it.
When I heard that, she said, know that you are worth it. You are worth investing in that time in yourself. You are worth taking those fashion risks because you like it. You are worth, just pouring into yourself. So, all right, Miss Melissa's Pieces, Miss Terri, we appreciate you for hanging out with us. And we'll get her back. And maybe I'll be a little bit more concrete with my questions and stuff like that. But if y'all have some questions that y'all want to ask her, feel free to send them to me, or any of the other guests, send them to me. Look, we can have them come back on. We can do a live Q&A with them. Listen, I think they like me enough to come back. But until next time, see y'all later. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of HerHeart Speaks. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.